What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this week's vlog. It is Friday afternoon. I figured I would just pull the camera out and film, and we are starting today with a little bit of a wheel swap on the TSX. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because our front right tire, which had a really bad ball joint and control arm, is absolutely smoked from those bad parts. It's kind of difficult to show you guys right now, but I will try. So I don't know how well you guys can see, but our tread is getting pretty bad. There's no thread showing through right now, but there is definitely some soft patches in there. So in my opinion, better safe than sorry, so let's get to work. Now I do want to mention too, the wheels that we're throwing on, we're actually not throwing the OEM wheels on. We have our old RSX wheels from the Civic, and the reason why I'm choosing these, even though they're 16s and might look a little bit small, is because there's actually way more tire on these than our OEM wheels downstairs. I don't want to go the low profile tire on the TSX because I don't want it too low. It is my daily driver and I don't want it scraping on the ground because we don't have enough wheel to keep it up. These wheels are wrapped up in some Dunlop Durezas, which are really nice. I love these tires a ton and should get us through at least the fall, and then we'll throw some all seasons on the Evo wheels. Because honestly, guys, the Evo wheels are definitely, they're my favorite wheel that I own, at least for this car. I'd way rather have the Evo wheels on this car and the RSX wheels on the RSX. But for right now, we gotta do what we gotta do to stay safe, so let's get to work. Alright guys, so obviously we would need spacers if we were going to run these long term. Our fitment is a little bit weak here compared to the Evo wheels, but I gotta say, I think this thing looks pretty stellar, all things considered, especially for a set of temporary wheels, so. Alright guys, just wanted to go for a quick test drive here with the new wheels, see how much of that steering wobble was tire wear versus alignment or suspension. So we're just gonna go for a quick ride before we get ourselves into too much trouble here this weekend. I really don't know what the rest of the vlog is gonna be, guys. Well, I suppose we could work on the RSX too. I feel like I just heard the wheel hit the brake a little bit. They are really close to the caliper, so that's something to keep in mind as we're driving here. The car actually does feel, oh my god, dude. I need to get a mount for you guys. So off the bat, these actually feel way better. We'll see how they feel at high speeds, but the car actually feels like it's pulling a lot straighter and smoother. I do think there is going to be a little bit of that wobble still at high speeds, but yeah, so something's still loose front right, suspension-wise, but I think a lot of our problems were due to that tire wear. And obviously it's gonna start doing it to this tire if it was doing it to the last one, but hopefully our replacement ball joint and control arm will fix at least a little bit of that. And like I said, really these are just to get around for a little bit safely while we look at some new tires for the Evo wheels as well. Probably go with the same size. I was really happy with the ride. I don't think we need to change up the tire size at all for those wheels. But yeah, this car's driving a lot smoother now with a properly balanced set of wheels. Because I know that these tires are balanced. I probably should check the air pressure too, but they feel really good. Yeah, this is a drastically different feeling car with smaller wheels on it. So there's a lot less tire hitting the ground with these wheels. They're just not as wide of a wheel. And you can definitely feel that for sure. Makes the car easier to take off, a little easier on the powertrain, right? Because it's not as much weight. But when you're driving around, you can kind of feel the car shift a little bit more too. But the cool thing is, up around 50, 60, there's no steering wheel wobble anymore. No way, that's awesome. So a lot of that was our improperly worn tires, guys. That's really, really good. So this thing, now I could at least take on the highway and go somewhere if I needed to, which is awesome. It really did. It felt sketchy as all hell driving the thing on the highway before. And now I just hit 55-ish and it feels totally safe. So I think this is a huge win. The car's nice and safe for us now, at least for a few days while we look at some new tires for the Evo wheels. So that is a huge win. Someone's checking out the new wheels. I just caught him peeking. I was looking at my phone and I found him out here looking at my wheels. What do you think of the new shoes?
Like them. Where'd they come from? The Civic?
Yeah, they were those summer tires for my Civic. I needed new tires because the front right was so sketchy. I just put these on just to try them.
How'd they feel?
It was so much better. Like the steering wheel doesn't shake as much with these on them.
Well,
so
that worked out pretty well, huh?
Yeah, I can't use these in the winter, but they'll buy me at least through October because these are summer.
Months.
Yeah.
Do you know which ones were in the front or in the back or anything like that?
Yeah, I kept fronts with fronts.
Originally, you had them marked or something?
Well, I had them stacked a certain way, and there's only left and right. Like, these are directional, so I had the two lefts.
Yeah.
It went left to right, left to right.
Fronts and put them in your back.
They were all like barely worn at all. There wasn't much miles on these, so it really didn't matter. Yeah,
that's good. Felt good, huh?
Yeah, so much better with good tires.
I was just looking at it and I looked at the two in the garage. I said, okay, he must be taking these tires and putting them on some rims or something. And then I'm looking at these tires, I'm going, wow, these
are like new, yeah.
I was wondering if you just got new tires.
No.
They felt good though, Cal, huh?
Yeah, I think I could hear them kind of like they're really close to the brake, so I kind of felt like at slow speeds on hard turns, I think I heard them kind of like barely hit the caliper a little bit, but they're good enough to get around on for now. It looks nice too. I thought the car was gonna look awful, but all in all, like it could look way worse than this.
Oh, right there, huh? Ooh, that is close, huh?
Yeah.
But nothing can really move, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just when it all flexes, it just barely scrapes it, so I'm not worried about it. I'll just keep it straight and turn easy for now. I'd way rather that than a blown right tire, you know what I mean? I mean, I'll show you the tire inside. It's getting pretty bad. No threads, but there's definitely like soft patches of like black rubber.
Outside of that, it felt fine though.
Yeah,
huh?
it felt great.
Oh, that's good, man.
I mean, good. It needs an alignment, wicked bad, but I want to do the motor mounts at least before I do the alignment.
They need to be balanced too, right?
No, these are balanced. These are fine. I got these.
These come from the Civic.
Yeah, but the tires get balanced off the car. So if they're balanced, they're balanced.
Right. But the Civic got in the accident.
I had the winter tires on the Civic.
Oh, I thought these were on there. No, those had holes in it and shit. Oh,
Yeah, no, these were totally fine. These came off in the summer.
Oh, what?
Or came off at the end of the summer, and then I had winter tires on the Civic when I crashed.
Yeah. Where'd your wheel well go, Cal? Did somebody cut that out?
Oh, I cut that.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to.
Why?
Fit the Evo wheels.
Evo wheels.
And it was junk, like it was all messed up and hanging down. I didn't want it to cut into my wheel.
Oh, yeah.
So I cut
Is
that.
the other side like that too, or no?
The other side never had a plastic guard. It's literally just gone.
Now, what's that? That water must splash up in there, huh? Is
Yeah.
there anything like no wiring or anything?
No, it's just an empty wheel well. You can look on the other side.
A couple wires, but no plugs.
No, I've been driving like that for months. It's all good. I know how to clear out a fender. This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah, so that worked out good then, huh? At least you get the tires up
At
there.
least
Look
it's
good on
safe,
it,
yeah.
too.
At least
I
it's
like
safe.
the
That's all I really
flash
care
spokes.
about.
I like those wheels.
Yeah, they don't look bad. The only problem I have is the fitment's a little bit weaker, like the wheels sunken into the car a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, for a temporary wheel, they look awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and if I had to, I could buy a spacer. That would fix my caliper issue. I just have to trim the studs. That would kind of suck, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. So it felt good though, huh? Between
It
the
felt a
bearing
lot better
and
than the worn
tires.
tire. Well, I mean, because remember they messed up the back right on those tires too, the shop down the street?
Yeah.
I'll tell the camera this actually.
One
Tell-
tire is
Tell the
different.
boys. Yeah, so the Evo wheels, when we got the tires mounted, we brought them down to a local tire shop, and they put one wrong size tire on one of the wheels. So we took all the wheels back and we said, hey, we need 4 of the right size tire. So they gave us the right size tire, but in a completely different brand. Like 3 of them are Federal and 1 of them is Ironman, which I've never even heard. So yeah, that tire shop will never get our business again. And we're definitely gonna get 4 of the same tires on the Evo wheels when that happens. So I think one of the reasons why the TSX feels so much better, honestly, is just that it has 4 of the same tires on there. I think that really helps. And then obviously the fact that they all have the same tread, because I think a lot of what wore out my front right originally was when the suspension was all slacked out because it was allowing for play. But now that everything's tight, it should stay a lot better as far as tire wear, even though it doesn't have an alignment, and that is important. I do want to get the motor mounts done before I get an alignment, because if the motor mounts are bad, things can shift and the length of the tie rod is going to have to be different. You know what I mean? So if everything's tight, that's when I want to get the alignment. So I say just use these while I save up and put the motor mounts in and do all that. Get some nice tires for the Evo wheels when this is all ready, and then we can can these wheels and get something nice. We'll get some R888s on these for the RSX, and so these will just be the TSX wheels for a little bit while we figure all that out. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, it is Friday. It's Friday evening now, and we actually just got an invite from Hoppy to go up to his club. How do I explain this without getting demonetized? It's a fun club, a real fun club. So I was gonna work on the RSX, but I figured it would be more fun to go and see our friends on a Friday night, so let's go see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Alright guys, so I haven't been down here in a while, but I remember the driveway not being the most, or the parking lot not being the most low car friendly. Oh, this isn't bad, it's just gravel. I think we'll survive. Go nice and slow here. Aw, dude, no probs. No probs. TSX, this is why I don't want to be too low, boys. You live up New Hampshire, or near it, you definitely want to be able to get over some gravel. So literally, if you guys were typing a comment earlier in this video today about how it's not low enough, look at this, dude. There's some bumps, bro. This is why. I don't want to be taking 20 minutes out here, bro. It's your boy Captain Can't Park out here. I fit in. Definitely fit in around here in my little Honda. Members of the fun club only.